Peace and love. Peace to the gods. Welcome to Nature Talk. This is where you sit back, relax, and listen to the sounds of nature. Talk. Anyone looking for a peace of mind, this is a peace of mind. I promise y'all. This is a peace of mind. I hope everyone woke up blessed, highly favored, good energy, God energy. You hear me? Grand rising goddess. Appreciate you pulling up. Peace and love. Peace to the gods. Y'all know the vibes. This is Nature Talk. You hear me? Sit back, relax, and listen to the sounds of nature. Talk. You hear me? I am in it. I'm surrounded by it. You hear me? But it's been a lot going on, but yet it hasn't been a lot going on. Let's make that make sense. Sometimes you got to take like a social media break. Definitely got to take a break from social media because sometimes people's lives become social media. Like your life consists of social media. Like that's crazy. Y'all know last summer, right? I got three young gods, three star seeds, right? So last summer I took my kids outside. We walked around, you know, and I was like, just look around. What do y'all see? They said, nobody. I said, it's summertime, right? The sun out, it's a nice day. Yeah. Why aren't there any kids outside? During my upcoming, outside was the biggest thing in the world. What are y'all talking about? What? Outside was life to us. What? Y'all be cooped up in a house like this all day, either on some type of game system or your phone. What? No outside? No outside guy. We created our own fun. You hear me? That's where all those games came from. The hot scotches and hide and go seek and you know catch one one five whatever. You know those type of games that we used to play as children. As children, is no longer. Like these kids will never know what that lifestyle consists of, and that's crazy. That's why I say I'm going back to the original ways of life. The original ways of life wasn't sitting in the house cooped up in front of some fucking device. That's not the original ways of life. Nature is life. Hmm? Shout out to my goddess, Aquarius goddess. We went to Ocean City last weekend, you know, got around that water. You hear me? Like, you have to interact with all elements of life. Like, you know, you're out here in nature getting some of this grounding and, you know, becoming one with the sun, man. Go stand by some water, something like that, you know. But I get it all. I receives it all, you know. I'm not skipping any steps with this shit. Now I might, you know, fall back doing certain things that I once did on a consistent day-to-day basis, but I I never just not do. You know, I may slow down doing one and may pick up doing another, but you know, that's just my journey. You know, that's a fact, goddess. You hear me? That's a fact. Listen, I have the I have the tree app on my phone and the plant app on my phone, right? Because by me just getting out here, which is this is my family's land, there's a lot of trees and plants and stuff that's growing out of here and that I have no clue of what it is. So I download the app on my phone. So I'm gonna get a clear understanding of all of that. You know, once I've tapped in with that, you know, come on now, that'll be a whole nother lane I'm pushing out here. It's a lot of it out here, goddess. I don't know which page you follow me on. If you're on my Instagram page, send me a message or whatever page you follow me on. Send me a message so I can send you some of these pictures. You know, maybe you could give me more of an understanding of what some of this is, because I know it's all healthy. I know it all. Everything that's growing around me does something. I don't know what it do, but it does something naturally. You feel me? I know this for a fact. So, you know, definitely hit me up, send me a message so I can send you some of this, and maybe, you know, it might be something back here that could save someone's life. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm 100%. I'm 100% sure of that. Something back here that could save someone's life. And I can't flip the camera around, so it's like I can't like, but my whole yard stretches all the way back there, right? I got all that over there. So many birds, so many exotic birds, not just regular birds. You know, I have a lot of exotic birds in these trees. I'm pretty sure y'all can hear 'em, but that's what I do. I have my bag of nuts. I come out here. I give these to the squirrels every day. You know, I may have skipped some days, but for the most part, I come out here and I become one with nature. I'm gonna get some bird seeds so I can start feeding the birds the bird seeds and shit, and not throwing them that bread. You know what I'm saying? See, the bird just said something when I said that. He said something when I said that. If y'all heard that, but yeah, if I could flip my camera around, y'all would see. I'm gonna go to the to the lake today though. I'm gonna definitely go over there to the lake and well the river. I got a river around the corner. There's a lake, and then we got the beach. You know, I'm surrounded by it all, y'all. So I'm gonna definitely go tap in with that later on. Go live. No, I just be trying to motivate my people, man. That it's a whole better life out here, other than those cages that they choose to conceal themselves inside of. Like, that's how I look at it. Like, because everything is a choice. You don't have to stay in the goddamn house every day. People choose to stay in the house every day and not come outside and enjoy nature. That is a choice. That is a choice. jump on the bike, go take me a little journey on the bike. That'd be my little exercise, even though I definitely need to get back in the gym fully and get my schedule back on, which will be, I'm gonna say this week coming up. Yeah, this week coming up, next week, I'm gonna get back on my gym shit. You feel me? Go ahead and write my little schedule out. That way I ain't gonna play. Once I write it down, I put it on my phone or something, that's when I know, like, all right, cool, it's time to go. Start setting alarms and shit for, to wake up and go hit the gym. I'm just debating whether I want to take the ride up the street to the actual gym, or do I want to start back off in my house like I once did. 'Cause, you don't have to go to a gym to work out. Excuse me. I worked out with items around my home, like straight up. When I first was starting off, anyway, I was working out using items around my home. You know what I'm saying? And then started going to the gym. Definitely get back to it though, y'all. If y'all not already on it already, health is wealth. You hear me? I'm not one to deny that at all. So definitely have to take care of that vessel that you're walking around here in. Because we are pure energy. You do know that energy doesn't die. If you want to continue to walk your journey within that vessel, then you have to take care of that vessel. But that doesn't mean your journey ends. Your journey never ends. These just my personal thoughts, my heart, my feelings when I speak. You know, but I hope everyone goes out and have a very productive day today. You know, as I tell people on my Facebook page every day, I make the same posts every day. Go out here and tell somebody you love them. It can be someone you haven't spoken to in a while, or it could be a stranger, or what we consider to be strangers, people who we don't know personally, but really there are people. So go out there and tell one of your people, I love you, especially if it seems like they're going through something. Give them a hug and tell them everything is going to be okay. All right? Because it is. It is. I promise y'all it is. Life is what we make it, y'all. Hmm? We are the creators of this life we live. Did nobody tell us to do these things? Did nobody tell us to act this way? We chose to be that way. We chose to do those things. Life is literally what we make it. We are the creators of this life. Everything is a choice. It's just the fact that everybody be tapped in with these weirdos. Like, there's a lot of weirdos out here, especially in the spiritual world. They be presenting so much weird shit that it makes it hard for you to actually tap in with self and get a clear understanding of who you are. Because a lot of y'all be trying to base your life off of what they're telling you. That's not how this shit go, y'all. You can't base your life off of what someone else is telling you. Just because it works within their life, there you think it's gonna work within yours. No. Everybody has their own set journey out here. You know, everyone has a role to play. Know your role, play your part. That's all. I promise y'all, everything else is going to fall in place. Once you learn your role and play your part, everything else is going to fall in place. Y'all ain't got to be out here doing all this. I need to chill out. I need to chill out, sit back, relax. You like Biggie say, sit back, relax, cut your contacts, your cardiac. You feel me? I promise y'all. These are not jokes. You hear me? Peace and love to everybody that pulled up, though. I don't know who all here, but I love every last one of y'all wholeheartedly. This is Big Chief, not the little one. Cheetah Star Flower, melanated god of love. I am here to break chains and break cycles. You hear me? This is Nature Talk. Sit back, relax, and listen to the sounds of nature. Talk. Beautiful. Beautiful, y'all. Yeah. Man, I'm about to become the next Dr. Doolittle out this motherfucker. Y'all hear me? Like, y'all do not know. I'll be sitting here just waiting to actually hear the words that they're speaking. Like, it's going to resonate with me one day. I promise y'all. Because I be too locked in with trying to understand what they're saying. So, it's going to come through my ear as actual English words, even though English is not our vocabulary. But, when we can go back to the original ways, then we'll get a clear understanding of that too. But one day I feel as though, the birds are actually going to speak to me, directly to me. They're speaking to me now. I just don't understand what they're saying yet, but I will. I promise you I will. And I promise you, I thought I seen a fox, right? That was like last week. It had to been a fox. Like the color red that it was like a fox color red. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But my goddess said it might have been a cat. I could say that, but it just seemed like it was a little much bigger than a cat, the actual cat. So I'm like, that had to be a fox. Regardless of what, man, I'm one with nature. Like I'm not afraid of any animals, reptiles, insects, none of that, bro. Everything, it's all a part of nature. Now, when I start seeing them weird ass, creatures or animals or something that doesn't, resonate with me, something that's not wasn't shown in the nature books, you know what I'm saying? Something that looks out of line, out of tag. Man, it's red robins out here, right? And then it's these bluebirds, man. I swear. This looks like an Oreo bird. I'm not gonna lie, because it's orange. It's orange and like gray at top. At least that look grayish. I don't know. Like I said, I see a lot of exotic birds out here every day. But y'all can hear. They're definitely within our conversation right now. You hear me? Sun hitting the upper way. Right here. But how is y'all day going? I hope everybody's having a blessed day. Like I said, do something productive today. Doesn't matter what it is. Do something that makes you happy and not someone else. How about that? Not your kids, not your significant other, not your mom, not your dad, not your cousin, not your best friend, not your side nigga, your side bitch, for those of you who entertains that world. But do something that makes you happy and not everyone else. Because a lot of us, choose to live our lives based off of other people's thoughts. You know, that's not how you should be living. That's not how you should be living at all. That's what I call mind control, right? I don't like I have my own definitions for shit now. Like by me being outside of the programming, like I don't listen to any of that shit. Like none of that shit makes sense to me. I make my own definitions for these words. Like I have my own meanings behind certain words and shit now. Like it ain't theirs. Fuck them. You hear me? I am outside of the program. You hear me? But yet we're still inside of the programming. So why don't you try to come up with ways of rearranging the programming? Throw some wood up in that box. You know what'll happen, right? uh, throw some wood up in that electricity box. You hear me? Cause a fire. You hear me? Fuck is y'all talking about? Might not make sense to those who don't know. Like I said on my Facebook the other day, you can't make it make sense to those who have none. You cannot make it make sense to those who have none. Okay? I used to feel as though I was wasting energy. Then somebody told me not to say that because it's not wasting energy because at the end of the day, you know, what's said is said, and it was meant to be said at that specific time that it was said, you know? So it's never wasted energy, even when it comes to these people who still trapped within the programming world. You know, it's not wasted energy because they were meant to hear the things that you had to present to them, you know? And shit go a long ways. Like my words are felt. It's not just heard. Like I speak for you to feel what I'm saying. I don't speak for you to just hear me speak. You know, there's a lot of passion behind my words. That's why I don't get along with a lot of people, especially the weak-minded. Like I'm not gonna say I don't get along with a lot of people. Let me rephrase that. There's no truth within that. I don't get along with the weak-minded individuals because when I speak, they feel as though I'm speaking as if I'm better than them, I'm powerful than them, more powerful than them. Like what? How did y'all get all of that out of me just saying these certain words? Like this is just how I feel about life. Like how did you get all of that out of that? Like what? But like I said, the weak-minded, you feel me? Those who are still trapped within, they're not going to understand what I'm saying. They're going to look at it as if I'm someone who's bigger or better than them. Not even knowing I am you and you are me. I'm just a better version of myself. You hear me? I am a better me. I am a bigger me. I am a more powerful me. That's all. That's all. I'm not bigger than you. I'm not better than you. Not more powerful than you. I'm just a better me. That's it. I'm climbing those levels. I'm reaching that higher level of self by understanding self. The only way that you can get to that level is if you were to go to self. You got to isolate yourself from everything that you were used to, even if it's your kids. Whatever you were attached to, whatever that's attached to you, that may be pulling you down a couple of levels while you're trying to climb up. That's how it goes, y'all. Y'all better get all right. Detach yourself, especially if it's negative energy. I don't give a fuck who it is. Your mama, your daddy, your grandmama, your grandfather, your goddamn daughter, your son, your best friend. I don't give a fuck who it is. If it is negative energy that's draining your positive energy, detach yourself from that energy. I promise you, everything else will float. Everything else will float. Listen to me, y'all. Along my journey, do y'all know how many people I've detached myself from? I'm talking about day ones, people that I'll call every day or call me every day. Love is love, bop, 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 you know? I detach myself from all of that shit. And along my journey, as the more people I was detaching myself from, or they were detaching themselves from me, however you put it, it worked. You know, the more people that were doing that, the better off I was. The more powerful I became, the more I understood about self, the more people that I detached myself from, because that energy was draining my energy, you know? Because there are people out here that just want to suck up your energy. They feed off of you the same way the other motherfuckers feed off of us. Y'all heard me say, a couple of shows ago, without us, there's no them. Y'all don't get that part, though. Like, I trip off the dudes, the brothers, or the sisters who choose to go back and forth with a motherfucker. Ain't nobody here to debate. My truths are my truths, just like your truths are your truths. I'm not going to go against your truths the same way you shouldn't go against mine. We just here to piggyback off of information. That's it. Nobody's here to go against anyone. That's where the arguments come in. Huh? Hater. You still have those haters within the spiritual world. Y'all do know that, right? These motherfuckers are stone cold haters. But you can't tell these individuals that though, because they swear they know it all. People feel it though because they read a million books and you only read two, that they smarter than you. God dang. Those million books that they read though, right? Those million books that they read, right? They don't know the author. They don't know who wrote those. Well, they may know the name of the person that they say wrote that book, but who are they? Who are those people? Are they someone who's substantial within this universe when it comes to our people, right? So those two books that I read could have been somebody that was substantial, somebody that was a true Niji, that was really giving their story, which is our story, not his story. Okay? Can't make it make sense to those who have none. Can't. Uh, I wish I could turn my camera for y'all, man. Like, at least y'all get to hear it though. You know, but to actually be here in the midst of it, like, it don't get no better than this, y'all. You know? Start walking your words out here, man. Like, you know, don't just do shit because it sounds good, you know, to the outside world, you know. Start walking your words. If you're speaking something, start doing it. You know? I speak, I'm one with nature, and then I come out here and become one with nature. Like, I'm not just, you know, talking just to be talking. You feel me? I stand 10 toes behind everything that I present out of me, you know? If I don't have a clear understanding of things, I'm not going to speak on it. That's another reason why me and other individuals, you know, have fallen outs or, you know, misunderstandings or whatever the case may be, because there be people out here that want to speak against your truths. That's not what it's all about. You're not supposed to speak against my truths the same way I'm not supposed to speak against your truths. All we here to do is listen. Like, it's so much that I can learn from your truths. It's so much you can learn from my truths. But instead of sitting and listening to each other's truths, you want to go back and forth with a motherfucker because something doesn't resonate with you. Or I'm saying something that you don't like. Like, what? What? Y'all do know that everything that comes out of anyone's mouth is not going to resonate with you, right? It's not meant for you to like it or have a clear understanding of it. It's not meant for it to be that way. Those are those people true. It's like y'all want everyone to be the same. It's not meant for everyone to be the same. Yes, you are my brother, you are my sister, we are the same, but it's not meant for our thought processes to be the exact same. Our journeys are not meant to be the exact same. Our missions are not the same. Our roles to play within this universe is not the same. Everyone has a different role to play. That's what makes us different, right? There's no other me's out this motherfucker. Just like there's no other you, or there's no other you neither. There's only one of yous. Huh? That's what makes you special. That's what makes you a chosen one. Hmm? One. Okay. It doesn't say chosen two. doesn't say chosen 3. It says the chosen 1. That's you. Okay? Stop listening to these brothers and these sisters that has these major platforms that's delivering these non-truthful words to y'all. But the way that they present it to make it sound good, you know, it becomes believable to a lot of you brothers and sisters. I'm here to tell y'all there's no truth in a lot of what these motherfuckers pushing out here. Like, they mix up true lies. They're like the Bible. Like, in the Bible, it's a bunch of true lies. That's the same thing that these motherfuckers is doing. That's why people still confused. Motherfuckers still haven't waken up to understanding who they truly are yet. And y'all been in this shit for about 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years and still in the same position. Why? Because you still listening to the same motherfuckers instead of listening to yourself. I ain't never been a gopher. My words. You know what a gopher is? A gopher is someone who goes for anything. I'm not a gopher. I stand 10 toes behind my words, my heart, my thoughts, and my feelings. That's it. I don't stand 10 toes behind anyone else's thoughts, movement, none of that shit. That's why I say big chief, not the little one, because there's a lot of people out here running around talking about I'm a chief, but yet you don't push or present anything out here that makes you looked at as a chief. Like, you're not doing nothing as a chief. You're not chiefing with the Chiefs. Like, I'm chiefing with the Chiefs. What are y'all talking about, man? I have validation from the Chiefs. You hear me? The Chiefs see what I'm doing out here. You hear me? That's the difference. But, you know, that's the reason why I start saying big chief, little chief, not the little one. But it has nothing to do with anyone personally. You know, it's just these other type of individuals running around out here thinking that they, you know, somebody that they not. I'll give people their credit or their whatever they want from me when you motherfuckers start pushing you. Until then, I can't give a motherfucker that, you know, because I don't see anybody pushing them. I see everybody pushing someone outside of themselves. And it's like everybody sit around at the same table every day and read the same book. That's how I look at a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all sit down every day at the same table and read the same book. Y'all the same. I don't want to deal with a bunch of the same motherfuckers. We need some different shit going on around here. That way we can all form like Voltron. You feel me? We could connect like Voltron out this bitch and get the, you know, bouncing information around. When we all bring something different to the table. Nobody wants to eat the same raggedy ass food. That shit's nasty and it's cold. I'm delivering hot plates out this motherfucker. Every day it's a different meal. Fuck is y'all talking about? Nobody wants to sit around the table and eat the same cold ass food, okay? My brothers and sisters, switch your meals up, okay? Give me something that you created. I want to taste your food, your seasonings, your sauces. Fuck is y'all talking about, huh? Something that you came up with in your own kitchen. Come on now. We all in Big Mama's house, but we all are serving up different dishes. I know damn well I am. Ain't no other cooks like me out this bitch. You hear me? And I'm always in the kitchen. You hear me? Fuck is y'all talking about? Play with your kids. Don't play with me. You have a better time. Watch TV. Don't watch me. You get a better look. When I speak directly to the universe. Like, my words are felt, you know, whether anyone is watching me, listening or not, my words, my messages get sent through the universe. And the reason why I know this for a fact, every time I go live, every time I do a show, every time I do whatever on social media, when I get on one of my pages, that shit floating around. The same exact thing that I was speaking about just that morning. Floating around through the internet now. Multiple people caught it. I promise y'all. Use your throat chakras. Shout out to my goddess, Aquarius goddess in the building. I love you, babe. I already told y'all she won't be here with me on Nature Talks because it'd be too early for one. And we both got some things going on within our personal life where we're trying to reach a higher level of life. So that's what it is. If y'all tap in with the page, if y'all look on my posts yesterday, we have a different schedule on I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast now. You know, those of you who follow the page, y'all can go check that out. But we definitely hitting y'all on different days now, due to the fact our personal life schedules has changed. So, you know, we still bringing y'all them hot plates. We still in Big Mama's house. We still sitting at the round table. We just got to present it on different days now at different times. But love is love. Like right now, I just came out with this nature talk out of nowhere. Because y'all know, whenever the sun come out, I have to come out. I don't give a fuck what's going on. If that's out, I'm out. Point blank period. I don't care what day it is. But, you know, I had to come out here and give y'all this. You know? But it is a nice day, and I promise you, I advise everyone to go take advantage of that day. This day. You know, because I am. I wish my babe was down here with me because we definitely would have went around by the water. But I'm going to do that today. Like I said, I might go live. I might not. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. I'm going to go in here, make me some breakfast real quick. And I might just jump on my Facebook live and give some motivation to my peoples over there, you know. And just, you know, keep the day going. You know, like I said, if I ain't doing something to motivate myself, I'm doing something to motivate others. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what, I'm going to always motivate someone. Even if it's not myself, it's going to be someone outside of me. I'm going to always give that love, that peace, that loyalty, and respect to all. You know, like my goddess, man, like she receives some type of love from me every day. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. Whether we're joking, it could have just been an argument. I'm not going to let that shit linger on throughout the day. That's not what I'm going to do. I'll let it die down and then come with some type of joke or say some shit I know that's going to make her ass laugh, you know. But regardless of what, she gets that love from me consistently every day. I'm not slacking with this shit, and I'm not fumbling the ball. You hear me? Not now. Not as long as it took me to get in the position that I'm in right now with her, and which is a wonderful position. I'm loving life. Life is loving me. You know? Like I said, I'm about to go do some things to, you know, brighten up my day even better. Like I said, man, the sun is out. So if the sun is out, you should be out. I hear y'all. See, they having a conversation with me, y'all. I promise y'all they is. But go do something productive today. And please go tell someone you love them. You know, those who you haven't spoke to in a while. I don't give a fuck if it was years that went by and you haven't talked to this one person, but you know that's your friend. You know, that's your family. You know, wasn't nothing too serious that caused y'all to not be speaking. So, you know, just reach out to that person and say, hey, I was just thinking about you today. Just wanted to let you know I love you. Simple. I say it to people and may not even get it in return. It's not meant for me to receive it. It's only meant for me to give it. You know, I don't have to receive those words every day. I don't have to receive that love every day. I don't. It's only meant for me to give it because I understand who I am, my purpose of being here. I'm walking my journey, my path, not anyone else's. You hear me? Stay woke, stay blessed, stay highly favored, stay dangerous, stay you, man. This is Big Chief. I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast, Nature Talk with Big Chief, not the little one, G the Starflower, melanated God of love. I am here to break chains and break cycles. You hear me? Love, peace, loyalty, and respect to all. Love those who love you. Respect all. Accept the love that is given. You hear me? Shout out to my goddess, Aquarius goddess. Make sure y'all lock in with us on Sunday for goddess takeover. She will be making her comeback. You know, also the powwows and everything else, man. Just follow the page. I Can't Make This Shit Up podcast on Instagram, you know, and lock in with us, man. I love every last one of y'all wholeheartedly. Have a blessed day. We out.